Hello. Hi. Hello. I'm well. How are you? Do you see me smoking? You literally looking at me. You see my mouth. I'm from heaven. Consider me heaven sent. Where am I from? Heaven. I'm not from here. Wherever I am, I'm not from here. That's why you got an attitude. I don't got an attitude. You just asked me a dumb question. Because I ain't smoking. The real question is, are you rolling up? Maybe I could have answered that one. Why you got an attitude for it? Today has been a day. It's my great grandmother's birthday. I think she would have been 100. Heaven does not accommodate earth and earthing. What? Heaven does not accommodate earthing. Hello. Hi. Hello. Earthlings. Hey, Brazil. Brazil, what's up? Oh my gosh. I don't know anything about Britain. I haven't been there, so I couldn't say. Thank you. God bless me with them. Why do people have, I'm curious, you guys, why do you guys have names like these, like critical? Is it because you want people to know, like, that's how you're coming? Like, I understand having your name, but why do people put other things? Like, somebody, this one says critical, but I've also had it, someone come in here with the word, with the name bruh. Like, these one word names that aren't names, they are just saying things. It's so hot. I live in the valley. It's so hot. I don't want to go to the pool, but it's so hot. Whew, I'm outside because it's finally cooling down. It was like 100 here today. 100. Well, that's wonderful. Speak the truth and shame the devil. Yeah, yeah. I don't mind critics. All you doing is giving your opinion. We all can do that, right? If yours is a little bit more critical than others, then that's you. I just hope you apply grace. Oh yeah, the portable fans. Where them fans at? Where them fans at? Where them fans at? Where them fans at? And you are so right. This earth is so far from heaven. But my spirit, though, don't be fooled by what you see. Okay, by what you see, because what you see is me here on earth. But my inner woman is seated high. Seated high. And if you don't believe me, this is that's not up for debate about where my soul is rested. It's not up for debate about where my spirit woman is in this realm. But I can tell you, my spirit woman is not here. She's not here. She's lifted high. She up there shouting, holy, 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 while I'm down here like, help me, help me. Yes, I do. Yes, I believe you. Yes, I do. I believe in reincarnation. I didn't always, because it took time, you know. We can say we believe, but God knows your heart. Because you could be on here, anybody could say that they believe, and then God knows the heart of a man. I'm learning that. So, yes, I'm telling you that I do, but many people say that they do, and you can tell that they don't. My heart has eyes. And my eyes have a heart. So when I see things, I see them through the lens of love. And my heart has eyes. My eyes has a heart. They have heart eyes. And my heart has eyes. Wait, yeah, my heart has eyes and my eyes have a heart. That's why they say the eyes of your heart and be enlightened. The eyes of your heart be enlightened. Because the world sees how we see. But who we are says how we see things on this earth. But the truth is, no man can hide from the truth that dwelleth in their heart. And as a man thinketh in the heart, so shall they be. So shall they be. So y'all don't know my heart. This is why I allow conversation. This is why I allow intimacy and to talk and for people to see the good, bad, and the ugly, so you could know that's the heart of who I am. You know, that's who I am. So you gotta know me to know me. You have to know anybody to know anybody. People have to know themselves. Let's go there. People don't even know themselves, let alone trying to ask a person about, about them, about you. It takes a long time for a person to come into realization of who they are, what dwells in them, what they're capable of, what they want to do, their will, for them to really know who they are, man, please. Who told you how you know who you are? Right. Yeah, because some people just, they wake up, they're born. You're born, you live, you grow. Ta da, I am me. And then they just walk in that. There's no rediscovery or unveiling of any inner truths. It's just like what you know is what you know. No, no, no. Who I know, who I was born, all of that, I needed to find something better. And at first, I was looking on the outside, trying to find somebody to help me figure out how do I be a better person? How do I get rid of all these things? And it led me back to me. So I know me. I know me. And the issue is, as I have been growing to know me, I have been around people who didn't know themselves. And so they around me and they don't know themselves. And it's an issue for our relationship because I'm growing and I know who I am. And because I know who I am, I'm trying to grow the parts of me that I don't like about me or whatever. Change, whatever. Good, better, best. Never let it rest. Till your good is better and your better is best. That's my motto, okay? So I live this life trying to do this, and I meet people who don't have the same intentionality about who they are. They look at themselves and they don't see that much bad. They like, what? What's wrong with me? What do I need to change? Ain't nobody complaining. Yeah, ain't nobody complaining because they don't know the evil in your heart. They don't know who you really are. You don't even know who you really are. Nobody has any complaints about the fraud because who knows that the fraud is a fraud until the real is revealed? Who knows? Who knows? You don't know. You don't know. That is the scary part of meeting anyone. The beauty is that you have to love people, right? I gotta love you anyways. But the ugliness is I have to love you, but the ugliness is I don't know until I know who it is I'm loving. But if I really love you, then I gotta love you all phases, all parts of who you are, the good, bad, and the ugly. And you have to be willing to say that you'll love a person like that, especially in marriage. You gotta be willing to say, good, bad, and ugly, I'm gonna marry you. Good, bad, and ugly, I'm here. Why? Because people don't start showing the ugly until later. Later. That can be in business relationships, romantic relationships, platonic relationships. This is why people might be like, girl, why you always, every time you meet somebody, talking about if you want to know who I am, go to my YouTube. I used to always tell people that. This little June bug flying around here. I need to smack it. I used to always tell people that. When I met people, I used to always say, if you want to get to know me, go to my YouTube. Why? Because I wanted people to know the parts of me that maybe I don't show as much, but that were there, or so you could understand the where I've been. Like I wanted it. I don't want to have to keep telling the story over and over and over and over. When I'm old, I don't want to have to tell the story. I want you to be able to see for yourself. There is not too many people in this world, none that I know of, where they let you see the story for yourself. You just get to hear about it. They write about it. They preach about it. They make movies about it. They do all of that, but you never get to see it live, like in the flesh. And the ones that you are watching live in the flesh right now are streamers, okay? We watching streamers, and they not doing nothing that we need to see, okay? Reality TV, the ones who are actually letting us in on the real deal, the ones who are never turning the camera off and their full life is on exposure, those are the ones we know. Those are the live streamers, and their lives are under a great microscope, and everybody is in on it, and everything that they do, every turn, the relationships, the breakups, the good, the bad, it's all right there. And most people do that from a platform after they've already made it high enough to where some of the biggest problems aren't visible. You know what I'm saying? Like nobody's really stepping out into ministry, preaching that gospel and doing all that while they're in the middle of a divorce proceeding. Let's be real. They come bouncing out after the divorce is finalized. Yeah, like, yeah, it's clapback season. Like, nah, show us what it looked like when them papers were served. Show us what it was looking like day in and day out. Nah, we don't wanna see, because the thing is, it's like they say, um, joy comes in the morning. And I understand that morning can mean two things: morning, like in the morning, or in the morning. So church shows us that joy comes in the morning when the sun rises. But what I am here to show you, that joy comes in the morning, even while it hurts, even while you're still bleeding. Yes, the joy comes. The joy comes. The joy comes. Everything comes. It's right there. And it's right there. Man, man, when I went to the church and I told them that I thought that I wanted to be divorced, but then I realized what I was saying against God. I realized that me agreeing to divorce was saying that God is a liar in a sense, because marriage is biblical. It's his. It's his. This is why I don't understand why people who don't even believe in anything that God says is so highly aiming for marriage when you don't even believe in God. That's his. That belongs to him. So the reason why, for me, this is my belief. I'm not divorced yet, but I believe that the divorce rate goes high because it's holy matrimony. Holy matrimony, okay? And so they make it so we just have to agree. One and two just have to agree. That's biblical. We just have to agree. And we say these vows, we agree, and then good, bad, and ugly is the agreement. Good, bad, and ugly. And people want to go pick apart the ugliness of your marriage and say, now that's the reason why you should divorce. Then what was the whole point of it saying till death do you part? Okay. So marriage, please. I know who I am. You just have to know that the good, bad, and ugly comes with it. Okay, the divorce rate is high because people don't believe in God. They don't believe in restoration. Somebody asks, do they believe in reincarnation? They don't believe in that. They don't believe in that. They don't believe in you being down. No, it's like a fairy tale, and we can see it because people hear it and they believe it, but when they see it, they don't believe it. So you don't believe. You don't believe. You don't believe. But in the end, like I understand that good, better, best. I'm who I was in 2020, who I was in 2021. It's still bits of me might be lingering, right? Because this is a journey of life. I'm in my 30s, so I'm still going. I'm still growing. I'm still learning. Even worse is that a lot of the times I have to do this on my own. I have to do it on my own, and I wouldn't mind following people who I felt like I could trust, but even the trusted people that I thought I could follow who could help me, it's like hidden agendas. Hidden agendas, bro. I can't do the hidden agendas because I don't want nothing. I gave up doing what I was doing so that God could use me. And somebody got wind that I was trying to get used and was like, hey, oh, ain't nobody looking out for you? Oh, you ain't got nobody? Your husband got, oh, you feeling yeah, feeling lonely? Come on. Yeah, what? No. You trying to make me feel like, come on and say, Will, no. No, no, no. I don't want to be tricked. And I think a lot of us don't want to be tricked, but you don't know that you're being tricked until you see the real deal. Jesus is the real deal. That's it. Jesus is the real deal. I've seen it. I know Jesus is the real deal. Jesus is the real deal. I started reading the Bible for myself to really figure out what's the truth because it started to getting confusing. You know, I've been on this walk of trying to understand myself as a believer for 14 years. 14. So I've been trying to understand what's what. God has showed it to me. He has showed it to me. And I believe that he showed it to me because he knows my heart. He knows my heart has been desperate for his love, desperate to do what he's asking me to do. It's like a book of instructions. There's a lot, but just, man, it's not hard. It's not hard. Once I submitted to it, it hasn't been hard, but it's hard to do when people don't want to mentor you into it, you know? It's almost like it's a private, it's such hidden treasures, like the Bible calls it hidden treasures, and like man wants to make it feel like that, like it's so hidden that it's unattainable. And it's like, no, he told me, he gave me a vision, I wrote it, I drew it, I, I painted it, he showed a well to me. So you can't make me feel like there's nothing. When he showed me a well, he showed me a water well anchored in the sky with latches, with water moving. The ocean was upside down. I mean, yeah, the ocean was in the air. Could you imagine having a dream and seeing something in your mind, and the ocean is up there moving and doing all it's doing, but ain't no water coming down? It just moves. It was like the ocean, and the depth of the ocean was in the sky, but the water wasn't coming down. Yeah, that was the vision God gave me, and I was trying to understand. But what was coming out of the well was the water well was bursting with fruit. It was like I was sitting there having the vision, and it was like a cloudy chance of meatballs. I don't know if you ever seen that movie or read that book, but it's the cloudy chance of meatballs, where they, a cartoon movie where there's raining food. It's like that, but it was with fruit, all kind of fruit. Any kind of fruit, any fruit ever existed, that's what it was. And I couldn't get the vision out of my head. I couldn't get it out of my head so much. I was telling everybody and everything. And then after the vision, then I had a dream. And I thought, now that I didn't believe in. I never believed. That's the one thing God knows. I will tell the truth. Tell the truth, shame the devil. I did not believe in God speaking to me through my dreams at first. But then there was a book that was written that said The Power of Your Dreams, and I believed when I wrote it. I read the book, Power of Your Dreams, and I had the Bible right next to it. And every time that it referenced the Bible, I went to fact check. And I wouldn't just read one scripture. I would go read the whole context so I could understand. Yeah. And then I had a dream. The dream was me laying on my dad's chest, and I was so excited. I felt happy, but I was calm, but I was happy. And my mom was standing in front of me, and I said, "Mom, take a picture of me. Take a picture of me." And I gave her the phone. And when I gave her the phone, I remember just like laying there, like gentle, like smiling, but proud. I remember how I felt. I was proud, and I was just smiling. It was like I wanted the moment. And and just as she was taking the picture, my dream switched to something else quickly, like quick, whoop. And I just only got a glimpse of the next part because I was trying to, you know, see what this dream was like. This was feeling good. And and then it just switched the channel, and it went to a group of women, a woman standing up, and another woman at a feed. And I was like, what the hell is that? I was trying to figure out what that, what? What is that? Because I was like, maybe it was in my mind, I'm going to tell you what I thought. After it processed what I thought, I said, oh my God. I'm telling you what I thought the whole dream was. I said, oh, God is proud of me. I said, God is proud of me. That's not my dad. I was like, that ain't my real dad in the dream. I said, God used my dad to tell me, how he's seeing me. So it was my dad, but it was God, and I was on his chest, and I'm proud, and that was a testament to how I was feeling in that season, because I was laying on my dad's chest in the spirit. I've been laying on God's chest in the spirit for some time. That's why y'all trying to be funny, saying I'm on this earth. But spiritually, though, I've been laying on my dad's chest for some time, okay, for some time. So in this dream, when I'm laying on my dad's chest, and I had the dream, I already know what it was. I'm like, oh, God, you proud of me? God, you proud of me? I'm telling you. I'm telling you, that was the best validation. But the thing was, I took the validation from him and told everybody, trying to give validation about the dream. Biggest dummy, biggest dumb thing I could have done. Cause you just gotta know that you know, but when you don't know, when you haven't heard, when you just don't know, you wanna know that it was for real. You don't wanna. But no, I went, and so I see the dream. I'm like, okay, that's God telling me He proud of me. Thank you. But I'm like, but why my mama though? Why is she taking a picture of me? And at first, in real life, I thought it was my real mother. So I ended up telling my mama, like, hey, mama, I had a dream of you. And she was like, I hope it was good. I don't even think I ended up telling her what it was because she ended up walking away. Like she didn't even care to really hear what it was. She just got on. So I'm like, oh, okay. But so then I prayed about it because I'm like, God, if it really wasn't supposed to be my mama, then who was it? And spiritually, I thought it was wisdom. Like spiritually, I thought that because I never saw the face of the woman. It was a group. It was so quick. It was just I could see three things: a body, a woman on the floor, like laying flat, and a group of women behind her. That's it. That's what I could see. I assumed that the body was a woman, but again, I could have been wrong. It was a body. You couldn't see the head. It was big, but it was a woman, and a woman laying flat, and all these women surrounding. So I was like, oh yeah, God is proud. God is proud of me. And I was trying to figure out the mother part. And I was like, oh, my mama taking a picture of me. Maybe that's either spiritually like wisdom. I tried to take on, I personally feel like, even though the Bible references wisdom as a woman. And so I address and I consider wisdom as a mother, like the mother of wisdom. And that's because it speaks, the Bible speaks of wisdom. Yeah, the Bible speaks of wisdom as a she. And I know it doesn't have to be like that, but in order for me to connect with wisdom on a regular basis, I consider wisdom to be my mother. So, and God knows that. That's why I said that the person in the extra part of the dream didn't have a head. To me, I don't know. I thought it was wisdom, and that I just didn't see a face. But I was like, oh, okay, that's my. I mean, the woman was showing up as my mother, but that's because I consider wisdom in my heart to be like my mother. So I was like, oh, God telling me He proud, okay, and my mother wisdom is telling me that it's taking a picture. She capturing a moment for me. Okay, pull. Period. And then the other part of the dream. But now in this season, now today, you ask me what the dream means. My interpretation of the dream right now, my interpretation of the dream right now is that God sees me, and yes, He's still proud of me. And in Him being proud of me, He knows that my heart is trying to get people to capture. I'm trying to get people to capture what's happening. And that flash, the flash is because the world, the women, whoever those people were in the dream, they're going to they're going to see. They're going to see and believe that I have been laying prostrate at the feet of Jesus. That's what it means. I didn't understand that first. And even when I went to the book club, I don't even think that I told them that part of the dream. I think I just told the first part. I didn't tell the glimpse because I felt like, why would I tell the glimpse? It wasn't even, I feel like if I was to brag about the glimpse or even to tell them about the glimpse of the dream, knowing that it wasn't very clear, that I would be, So I didn't share with anybody the extra part of the dream. I just told people about the mama and the daddy part with me laying on the chest. But in reality, though, there was a glimpse of a part. So reality, what I see what's happening now, I'm like, oh, yeah, because I've been at the feet of Jesus and I've been laying prostrate, and the world is going to see. The world going to see. They already seeing. The angels, the angels told me. They said, we see. The Lord see you. You've been working. You've been praying. You've been fasting. You've been waiting. You've been pressing. What? Heaven saw me. Heaven sees me. Heaven sees me. Heaven knows. Heaven knows. Heaven knows. Heaven knows. Heaven is not happy. Okay? I don't know about those that say they remember their past life. I don't know about those that say they remember their past life. Have a great day, beautiful, sensational earthling. That's funny. I mean, you don't know about those that say they remember their past life. I mean, I didn't literally, have any health things or anything like that. That would have made me die, but I have laid my life down. That is a fact. Do I remember some of the old? Yeah, because I'm still being made new. I'm new, but every day is a renewing. Every day God gotta fill my cup. Okay, so and anytime I get too comfortable thinking I'm so new, that's when you get to seeing the old. Okay, but yeah, it's been fun talking to y'all. I took a long nap today. I've been learning how to rest somehow. These last few days, as God has been showing things to me, I have been getting more sleep. Like literally in the middle of the day, I've been getting more sleep. So I just took a nap. I mean, I think I laid down about 1 o'clock, and it's like 7 right now. So I'm not gonna be going to sleep right away, but I am outside. I'm enjoying the day, and I just thank the Lord for vindicating me and showing me that even when people try to overlook you, God is always watching. And people cannot manipulate the Holy Spirit to cover them in evil, but not assume that the wrath of Jesus will not be applied to them the same way it is to the other people in the Bible. Anyways, I need to charge my phone. Bye. I'll be back.